And here we are again, ladies and gents. It's Mel here, Darkside of the Grill. Today we got something real crazy for you. The money muscle off of a big old pork butt, smoked low and slow to perfection, trust. And we got that beautiful barbecue glaze on it. Ladies and gents, I hope you're as excited as I am. Make sure you're hitting subscribe, hitting the bell, hit me up in the comments. Let me know how I did. Let's get to cooking this bad boy, shall we? Boom! And there we go. This beautiful money muscle looks fantastic. You'll notice it's got a fat ridge on here. We're going to do some very light trimming. This is a super lean piece already, so we definitely don't want to take too much off of here. But this, you can feel on this ridge, it's thick. It's real thick, so we don't... If it's too thick, if you feel it and it's too thick, then it won't render out. And this is stuff that just won't render out. So we're going to clean that up just a little bit. That little nub there, get rid of it. Perfect. Like I said, just very, very minimal trimming here. Now you can box these ends up, make them look real nice and pretty. This is already pretty decent, but like I said, this is off the pork butt. This beautiful money muscle, right? You see that? Just perfect. The grains, so easy. Now, usually you can throw that on there just like this. I'm actually going to truss this up right now just for fun and games. Make things a little easier. I really wanted to hold the shape for this video. So just a simple truss. Do 3 feet of this. Click. Click. Okay. Under. Tie us a knot right there. Click. Click. We go 1 inch. Wrap it around and under. Click. 1 inch. Wrap it around. Under 1 inch, wrap it around, under. Isn't this nice? Right? And you keep just tightening it, straightening it out as you go. Now the reason we're doing this is to keep all the fat and all the moisture inside of it. We want this as tender and juicy as we can. Right? And now we'll just tie it off right at the tail end here. Nice and tight. Bada boom, bada bing, and snip. There we go. There is our nicely trussed money muscle. All right, perfect. You digging that? I'm digging that. Now, binder time. W sauce, baby. I'm using this on everything for a binder now. Nice and easy. This sticks real well. If you want to get cheeky, you throw this binder on there and then let it sit for a couple hours to really soak into the meat. You can definitely do that. This is going to be a bit quicker of a cook, but there you go. Nice, leveled. Everything's got that on there. Quick rinse poo, and now we're ready for our whiskey bed. And any rub. You could use mustard for your binder, whatever, but this is what works for me, and it's absolutely incredible. You can hear the dog snorting away, right? Hit this with a real nice rub. You want a nice sweet rub? We're going to be smoking this with probably apple. Boom. There we go, ladies and gents. That beautiful money muscle. Going to do it traditional barbecue style. This is going to be fantastic. Let's go out there and get that big green egg fired up, shall we? All right, here we go. We got some charcoal in there. We're gonna get our this piece of shit here. Just stop it. Okay. How about that? Oh, everything's gone to some kind of. This is great. That's great. There you go. Okay. All right, there we go. How about that? That's better. we just go from there? Perfect. Let's. All right, so we got the vents open. We got that 5-piece expander unit in there with the plate setters. We're just lighting the charcoal up right now with that Tiger torch. We'll fire the whole action, right? So we're getting that lit. Now we got our applewood chunks. Pull these guys out. Just a couple. It's a small piece, so it's not going to need a ton. Alright, so that's lit. Ready to rock. I'm going to throw these pieces in there. Get that ready to smoke. Drop the plate setter down. Alright, drip tray. Always need a drip tray. And then, when we come back out, we'll clean this off real quick. Just like that. Bang, bang, bang. Ready to go. Let's get it. And here we go. That applewood is just as smoking. Everything's fantastic. We're going to do this nice now. We're going to do this at 225 to 250. Real easy. Take a look at this beauty. Right there. Boom. We're going to let this smoke low and slow. Nice. Tons of smoke. Tons of sugars in that rub. Oh, that binder, the W sauce is going to be perfect. So let's get this going. Be back in about a half hour to see how she's doing. All right, we're smoking away. Everything's fantastic. It's running at about 210, 215, so we got some time. Right? Yeah, we're only at 100. We're only at 100. So we got some time still to let her smoke down. We'll be back in about another half hour. She should be getting pretty close to done. And then we're going to work on that glaze, baby. That glaze is going to change our lives. You ready? All right, and this is the magic. Ketchup. A little bit. Beauty. W sauce, the Fireshire. A little bit. This is the stuff right here, baby. Now, we got honey powder. About a teaspoon. Deadly. Turbinado sugar, same deal. A little more than a teaspoon because we want her sticky icky and nice and sweet. And then Blues Hog, baby. Blues Hog Original. About a half a cup. There we go. Deadly. Now we're going to heat that up. Stir it. And we're going to Moneytown. This is going to be incredible. Trust me. Oh, yeah. And like I said, just heat it up. Cook it down a little bit. Get it nice and sticky. Render it out just a little bit more than it is right now. And we're going to get out there and paint that sucker up. Oh, baby. Now, the key to this is to let it reduce. Trust me, 100% heat it up and let it reduce. Something magic happens with that W sauce. I make steak sauce for this all the time with that W sauce, and it just gets such a nice, silky finish. So always let it reduce a bit. It's so good. Trust me. All right, let's check this out. Ooh, wee, she's looking good now. And the survey says 172, 168. Okay, we're going to run it up with the ideal temperature for a money mussel coming off of here is 180 to 195. Which means we're right in the pocket. We can get the glaze in this bad boy. Oh, yeah. That's absolutely perfect. Bring it in here. That's how we're doing it today, baby. This is going to be absolutely perfect, this money mussel. tighten right up, rendering out. Now we got that glaze, gonna suck it in a bit. Oh, we'll be back here in about 15 minutes to pull her off. And there it is. She's done. We just let her rest for 15 minutes. She's absolutely perfect. We're going to get to slicing this and doing a taste. Awesome. Thank you guys very much for following along. Make sure you hit me up in the comments. Subscribe. Do all the things. Going to have a deadly time. Let's get to eating this, shall we? Absolutely perfect. Just dripping. Oh. I cannot wait to taste this. Perfect money mussel. Pulled at 192. Just like that. Now the money mussel's very different. Very different than pulled pork. Oh. Ladies and gents, this is pig candy. For those of you who don't know, pig candy. It's too good. It's too good. Look at this. Oh. And now here we go, the moment we've been waiting for. You ready for this? Look at this big, beautiful piece of... Oh my God, it's incredible. This is insanely good. I strongly recommend you try this. Let me know how you did. This is it. This is some of my favorite pork ever. Unbelievable. Thank you guys very much.